10 Backstage Stories WWE creative writers have revealed. Number 10. The Undertaker changed plans about the Divas Championship once. On his Wrestling with Freddie podcast, Freddie Prinze Jr., who worked as a WWE writer between 2008 and 2009, and again between 2010 and 2012, revealed that The Undertaker forced him to squash plans regarding the Divas Championship in 2010. At that time, Michelle McCool was the Divas Champion, and Freddie wanted her to drop the title to Awesome Kong and have her feud with Beth Phoenix, which would end with the latter becoming the new champion at WrestleMania 28. When he informed the same to McCool, she didn't take this news well and started crying. Someone later told Freddie that The Undertaker had a conversation with Vince about this, and the plans got cancelled. Number 9. Vince McMahon was hesitant to turn John Cena heel again. The last time John Cena worked as a heel was in 2003. Fans have always wanted to see Cena play the villain for one more time, but this never happened. Brian Gewirtz worked as a WWE head writer for over a decade before leaving the company in 2015. According to him, the C-Nation leader was never against a heel turn, but he wanted to go all in if that turn ever happened. Vince McMahon hesitated to pull the trigger because he was worried about Cena's babyface status, as it could hurt merchandise and everything he did off-screen for the WWE. Number 8. How WWE decided who will be Stone Cold Steve Austin's mystery attacker. Stone Cold Steve Austin was run over by a car at Survivor Series 1999. This was a way of writing him off television so that he could have neck surgery. Eventually, Rikishi was revealed as the mystery attacker. But according to Brian Gewirtz, deciding on the mystery attacker wasn't an easy task for the company. There were so many names thrown up, and every time they were settled on someone, the plans would change again. For instance, at one point Taz was supposed to be revealed as Austin's attacker, but he got replaced by someone else for unknown reasons. Number 7. Stories of Vince McMahon tearing up scripts. When Vince McMahon was still in WWE, it wasn't uncommon to see reports of him tearing up scripts hours before the shows and rewriting them from scratch. But in an interview with Wrestling Inc., Brian Gewirtz said, "No script was ever ripped in my presence when I was there. A few months ago, there were reports that McMahon didn't like a SmackDown script, so he ripped it up, but that rumour was later shut down." Number 6. Writers can't talk about getting colour. There are, or rather used to be, a ton of unnecessary rules in WWE. For creative writers, one such rule was that nobody, only the boys, can talk about getting colour, as revealed by Court Bauer during a Wrestling Inc. interview. This happened when Stephanie McMahon saw him having a conversation backstage where everyone was talking about the first time they got busted open. Stephanie called him and told him to never do such a thing again. Number 5. Vince McMahon wanted to do another Brawl for All. The Brawl for All tournament was a massive failure for WWE, hurting everyone involved. Brawl for All happened because WWE was so sure of Steve Williams' abilities that they booked a shoot wrestling tournament around him. The plan was for him to win and feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Brawl for All only happened once, but according to John Piriami, Vince McMahon wanted to reintroduce the concept with NXT when it first started. Number 4. CM Punk refused to put over The Rock once. WWE fans were very upset when CM Punk lost the WWE Championship to The Rock at Royal Rumble 2013, just so the Brahma Bull could main event another WrestleMania with John Cena. During their rivalry, Punk and The Rock had several great segments together. A few months ago, former WWE writer Matt McCarthy said that Punk was once supposed to put over The Rock during his promo. But when he saw the script, he said, "So now I've got to effing put The Rock over, F that." Number 3. The Labiagitis segment. In 2006, Vince McMahon was feuding with Shawn Michaels and God. During this time, he even created his own religion, McMahonism, and became a god himself. He obtained restorative powers, which he even used to heal Candice Michelle's chest cold once. He later also tried to heal her labiagitis. It was just him making out with Candice, before Triple H interrupted him. The labiagitis segment came from Jensen Karp on his very first day as a WWE Raw creative writer. According to Karp, McMahon clearly wanted to make out with her in the scene, but needed another illness, and labiagitis was the first word he got on WWE television. Number 2. Akira Tazawa was supposed to have a funeral on television. On the September 21st, 2020 episode of Raw, 24/7 champion R-Truth went to a beach where Akira Tazawa was waiting for him. Suddenly, a shark showed up. Truth lost his title in the ocean while running away from the underwater creature. The segment ended with Truth finding his title and Tazawa's ninja suit, suggesting he'd become the shark's prey, though he returned a week later. According to Matt McCarthy, the original plan was to have a funeral for Tazawa, where he would return and win the 24/7 title. WWE was also going to bring Billie Kay back for the funeral as Tazawa's secret lover. Number 1. Everyone was against Randy Orton's infamous Eddie is in Hell promo. During his rivalry with Rey Mysterio in 2006, Randy Orton delivered the infamous Eddie Guerrero is in Hell promo. This segment made everyone uncomfortable, including the wrestlers involved. Backstage, everyone was against it except for Vince McMahon, according to Court Bauer. He said no one was on board, but Vince kept pushing for it, and he just kept doing it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling content.